Welcome back to Curious Gen Z. We are diving into the exciting world of Hollywood movies on your favorite streaming platforms. We have scoured Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus to bring you the latest and greatest movies that are sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. Get ready to add these top 5 Hollywood movies to your watch list and experience in 2023. Number 5. The Strays. The film's plot revolves around Iris, who is struggling with a difficult family situation and a troubled past. She is sent to live with her aunt, a local artist who is part of a group of unconventional and free-spirited people known as the Strays. As Iris begins to explore her new surroundings and become involved with the group, she is exposed to new experiences and perspectives that challenge her preconceptions and help her to find a sense of belonging. The Strays explores themes of family, identity, and belonging, and it has been described as a coming-of-age drama with elements of magical realism. The film is expected to have a limited theatrical release and will be available on streaming platforms. The film has garnered attention for its talented cast, which includes Christina Ricci as Iris' aunt, Juliette Lewis as one of the Strays, and Josh Lucas as a local rancher who becomes involved with Iris. The director, Nia Da Costa, is known for her work on the horror film Candyman and is highly regarded in the film industry for her innovative storytelling and visual style. Number 4. The Jesus Revolution was a Christian revival movement that swept across the United States and other parts of the world in the late 1960s and early 1970s. It was a response to the counterculture movement of the time and was characterized by its emphasis on personal faith, communal living, and social activism. The Jesus Revolution emerged from the Jesus People movement, which was a subculture of the hippie movement. Many young people who had been disillusioned with mainstream culture and had turned to drugs and alternative lifestyles found solace and spiritual fulfillment in Christianity. They formed communal living arrangements, held outdoor Jesus festivals, and evangelized in parks and on street corners. The movement was particularly strong on the west coast of the United States, where it had a significant impact on the culture and society. The Jesus People movement was known for its use of contemporary music and art as a means of evangelism, and many prominent Christian musicians and artists emerged from the movement. The Jesus Revolution also had a significant impact on the broader Christian community, particularly in the areas of worship and evangelism. It helped to popularize contemporary Christian music and led to the development of more informal and participatory styles of worship. It also helped to shift the focus of evangelism from traditional church settings to more informal and personal settings. Despite its impact, the Jesus Revolution was not without controversy. Some conservative Christians criticized the movement for its emphasis on personal experience over doctrine and for its association with the counterculture. Others criticized the movement for its lack of organization and leadership. Number 3. Knock at the Cabin. The movie was directed by M. Night Shyamalan and is based on the 2018 novel The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul G. Tremblay. This is the first adaptation of Tremblay's works, and it features an ensemble cast including Dave Bautista, Jonathan Groff, Ben Aldridge, Nikki Amukabard, Kristen Cui, Abby Quinn, and Rupert Grint. The story follows a family vacationing at a remote cabin in rural Pennsylvania when they are suddenly held hostage by 4 strangers who demand something unimaginable. The visitors claim that they have been driven by visions and an unknown force to find the family, and that they must sacrifice one of their own to prevent an impending apocalypse. The family refuses to make a choice, and the intruders start to sacrifice members of their own group, which leads to a series of natural disasters that unfold around the world. The film's plot is intense and thought-provoking, as it raises questions about faith, morality, and the nature of humanity. The performances of the cast are impressive, particularly Dave Bautista's portrayal of a father who will stop at nothing to protect his family, and Jonathan Groff's depiction of a man struggling to make sense of the chaos around him. Number 2. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is an American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics characters Ant-Man and the Wasp. It is the third installment in the Ant-Man film series and the 31st film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU). The film is directed by Peyton Reed and produced by Kevin Feige. The plot of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is not yet fully known, but it is expected to follow the adventures of Scott Lang, Ant-Man, and Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp, as they explore the quantum realm and encounter new threats and challenges. The film will also feature the return of other characters from the previous Ant-Man films, including Michael Douglas as Hank Pym and Michelle Pfeiffer as Janet Van Dyne. One of the most exciting aspects of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is the introduction of a new villain, Kang the Conqueror. Kang is a time-traveling villain from the comics who has the ability to manipulate time and space. He is expected to pose a significant threat to the heroes and may have a larger role to play in the wider MCU. The film is expected to feature the same mix of action, humor, and science fiction that characterized the previous Ant-Man films. It will also continue to explore the concept of the quantum realm, which was first introduced in the first Ant-Man film and has since become an important part of the MCU. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is currently in pre-production and is set to be released in 2023. It is one of several highly anticipated MCU films that are set to be released in the coming years. Number 1. The story of the cocaine bear is a true life tale that has gained a great deal of attention in popular culture. It is the story of a black bear in northern Georgia that ingested a large amount of cocaine and subsequently died. The incident occurred in 1985 when a drug smuggler named Andrew Thornton was flying over the area in a small plane carrying 40 packages of cocaine. Something went wrong during the flight, and Thornton jumped from the plane, but his parachute failed to deploy, resulting in his death. The packages of cocaine attached to Thornton's body fell from the sky and scattered over a wide area, with some of them landing in the Chattahoochee National Forest. One of the packages of cocaine was discovered by a curious black bear, who likely mistook it for food and ingested it. The bear was later found dead, having died from an overdose of cocaine. The incident became known as the cocaine bear story and has since become part of popular culture. It has inspired numerous works of art, music, and literature, and even a movie adaptation can have on wildlife and the environment. It serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of illegal drug use and the devastating effects it can have on individuals and communities. Thanks for watching our video on 5 new Hollywood movies on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus for 2023. We hope you enjoyed our recommendations and found some great movies to add to your watchlist. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for more updates on the latest movies and TV shows. See you in the next video.